This is one of the sutra. It's quite long, but here I just pick up the essence of this particular sutra that the Buddha teach. Okay, we call the gradual training. Gradual training means what? The step of training monks. Okay, a person asked the Buddha, how do you train the monk? Is there any step, or you just train, however you want? The Buddha said, yes, I do have step. He said, if I am going to train someone, and if that person is ready to be trained, this is the keyword, and I will train them like this. So that means if the student not ready to be trained, I will not train you like this. So you have to be ready to be trained, and then once you're ready, the teacher is ready to teach you. And this step must follow strictly. Then you can achieve in your monastic life, in this spiritual life. Okay, this is very concise. So let's take a look. The Buddha said, "Come, bhikkhu." Bhikkhu means monk. Okay, be ethical. This is the first one, and restrained into the monastic code. Conducting yourself well and seeking alms in the suitable places. Okay, ethical and restrained in monastic code. Monastic code is our precept, right? 227. Okay, and ethical and conducting yourself well. This means manner. It's not just precept. We talk about that. Okay, we don't kill, we don't lie. Sexual misconduct. We don't intoxicate, but you still lazy. Okay, not on time. Is a sloppy person. That characteristic is not a good monk. Good monk not only be strict in precept, we have to cultivate a lot of good manner, because lay people, they respect us. Respect us because of the precept, respect us because of the conduct, good conduct. So the first thing is, once you guys are ready, the Buddha will teach you, okay, about the precept and manner, what you can do, what you can do, what you cannot do, what you should do, what you should not do. Okay, how to eat, how to dress, okay, how to talk, how to walk, prepare you for the next step of the training. And then seeking alms in suitable place, of course, we go alms round in the morning in the village. And there are proper way for us to seek for food. If we don't go out for the alms round, can lay people come and offer us food at the temple? And the answer is yes, right? So they come offer us breakfast, they come offer us lunch, as we see. People come, sometimes they come. And there are ways to do that. We don't seek for food. We don't call them, hey, could you bring me that? Could you bring me this? No, we don't do that. So we wait at the temple, people come and make merit. They offer whatever they feel comfortable, they offer whatever they have, and we should appreciate what we receive from the lay people. So seeing danger in the slightest fault. Okay, this is another interesting keyword. Keep the rules you have undertaken. Basically you maintain, okay, pure precept. It has to be pure. So keep your rules strictly. What it means by seeing danger in the slightest fault. Okay, this is something we cannot overlook. Everything that you see and you hear is from the Buddha word. Whatever the Buddha said, we cannot take his word lightly. You say, oh, I understand, okay, precept, manner, okay. No, it's not just that. Seeing danger in the slightest fault. For example, when you walk by the toilet this morning and you notice that there is the water leaking, like just a little bit, one drop, dropping, and you walk past by, you feel nothing about it. You feel, oh, I don't feel my responsibility. It's not my business. It's just one drop of water. And in the afternoon, you come back again, the water is still dropping. And you do nothing. You take no action. And you feel like nothing at all. That means you don't see the slightest fault. When the water is dropping, that means, okay, it costs money to the temple. Someone pay for it. And you as a monk, you don't make money. How could you not doing anything about it? At least, tell someone if you cannot fix it. Tell someone who come and fix it to stop the water from leaking. What about weeks? What about months? And sometimes 10 a.m. in the morning, you see the light on in some places. We don't need the light during the daytime. and you see someone turn the light on by accident or they forgot to turn it off, can you just walk there and turn it off by yourself? Or you feel like, oh, it's nothing. You don't feel anything about thing you see. Or you walk to the dining hall, you see a piece of plastic bag or the cigarette button from the worker. You did not make a mess, but someone did it. But it's in the temple property. As a monk, we are the person who live here and take care of the place. If you don't pick it up and throw into the garbage, this is what it means by you don't seeing the slightest fault. You ignore the minor thing that can hurt, can harm the Sangha community, can hurt your credibility. Oh, the temple don't care about anything. If something broken, they don't fix. Okay, something dirty, they don't clean. So it tells you how good you are, how virtuous you are. Okay, how much you train yourself. So be careful on that. And once this, once you understand this one, the Buddha moved on. He said, Bhikkhu, okay, monks, you should guard your sense door. This is number one. This is the first step. There are 6 steps. You cannot just ordain today and let's meditate and hope to achieve enlightenment tomorrow. There are steps. Number 1, after you observe precept, comfortable with your precept, the Buddha suggests you to guard your sense door, the 6th sense, what you see, what you hear, what you smell, what you taste, what you touch, and what you think. Okay, we will have the topic on this in detail again. So today I want you to see the whole picture of how the Buddha trained the monks. Okay, the first paragraph is about precept and manner. Once you become a monk, the first thing that monks should know is about precept. Get comfortable with precept and manner first. And once that's done, you are worry-free. Okay, you are worry-free. You know what to do. You feel confident. And once you feel confident with your precept, then the Buddha said, from now on, guard your sense door. Tomorrow when you go alms round, you guard your sense door well of what you see in the village, what you hear in the village, what you hear people talk, okay, what you see, the woman, the newspaper, everything that you see along the way, guard your sense door. Otherwise, you cannot meditate well. Even though you have clean or pure precept, you observe precept well, but you don't guard your sense door. It can hurt you when you come back and practice meditation. So keep your door of sense, protected all time. This is about sati or mindfulness. Okay, we come back to this word more often. And the second one is eat moderation. So moderation in eating, mindful when you eat. You come back, you get food, some food you like, some food you don't like, some vegetables, some meat, okay, some egg, whatever it is, okay. You should know what your body needs, what benefits you the most, how much you need for breakfast, how much you need for lunch, and how much water or juice you need in the afternoon to maintain, the physical, your physical strength, so you can carry on the training. Because as a monk, we don't eat dinner, and we eat only 2 times a day. Some monks even eat 1 meal a day. So you must be very moderate in eating, and know what to eat, know when to eat, know how to eat. And the third one, okay, you comfortable with your precept, you got your sense door, and you comfortable with your eating, because this eating is about physical. The Buddha wants us to be physically healthy before you can achieve, okay, a deeper meditation. How can you achieve a success in meditation? If your body is not strong, you cannot meditate well. So in order for the body to be strong, you need to eat well. Okay, you need to know how to eat and take good care of your body. And once achieve the second one, okay, understand about the eating and eating properly, then the Buddha suggests the monk to practice wakefulness. What does wakefulness mean? Wakefulness is you shouldn't be lazy in practice meditation. When you have energy, you use that energy to practice more, to practice meditation more. Okay, you walking meditation 1 hour, come back and sitting 1 hour. Okay, so when you learn the teaching of the Buddha, sometimes it's very helpful for you to imagine yourself back to the Buddha time. 2,500 years ago, maybe there was no school. Monk, even though you ordained, but no school for you to learn the Dhamma. You ordain with the preceptor, and then you go train yourself. You get the bowl, you go find food yourself, and you find a cave to sit and meditate by yourself. And that's the general setting back then. Okay, and that is why the Buddha said, okay, I may not have time to be with you all the time, so I want you to know the precept. I want you to know how to guard your sense door, and I want you to know how to take good care of your physical body by eating correctly, eating properly. Once you're okay with that, and now it's time for you to start focusing on mental development, which is practice wakefulness. Don't just eat and sleep. Okay, so do your best from the time you wake up until the time you go to bed to spend more time on practice meditation. It's called wakefulness. And after a while, okay, you know yourself, I'm not lazy. I get up 4:30, I go to bed at 10, I meditate a lot. Okay, the Buddha suggests number 4. So to have mindfulness and situational awareness. Okay, mindfulness again is sati. Okay, sati and sampachanya. Situation awareness. Sampachanya is referred to wisdom. Wisdom means when you practice mindfulness, you kind of be at the present moment. When you eat, when you walk, when you listen to the Dhamma, when you practice meditation. But let's say you're mindful when you're eating. You know that you're about to eat. There are several dishes, vegetable, meat, and fruit. You aware this is the food in front of you. There's several kinds, and you use your wisdom to select what food is best for you for breakfast, is best for you for lunch, what food gives you the most energy, what food gives you fiber, what food gives you vitamin. So you kind of apply both mindfulness and wisdom together in every situation, okay, in every moment. Even though when you clean the toilet, you are mindful that you are cleaning the toilet. But with that mindfulness, if you apply wisdom, you should know, okay, how much time you have for that particular cleaning, what kind of equipment you should use, okay, how much detergent should you use, okay, can you use less water, can you use less detergent, but make sure the bathroom is clean. So this is mindfulness and practice the situational awareness, okay. And then number 5, the Buddha suggests, you know what, after that, I think you are ready. The text says, frequent a secluded lodging. That means you are ready for intensive training. That means you can go find yourself the forest, the foot of tree, the cave, the empty hut, and do nothing but meditation only. Okay? To do what? To remove the 5 hindrances. This is the key word. Our goal in meditation is to remove the 5 hindrances. We haven't gone to this topic yet, but I just want to get you to know the term first. Okay? We meditate up to the level where we can remove the 5 hindrances from our mind. And that's the goal. And how to do that? This is how the Buddha prepared us to do that, to remove the 5 hindrances from our mind. First, you observe precept. This is number 1. Okay. The first step, you observe precept. You know about your precept. Precept give you free from all worry. Once you observe precept, you guard your sense door. Okay, this is the second step. So everything here laid down to prepare you, okay, to help you to have a good meditation and remove the 5 hindrances. Precept, guard your sense door. Okay, taking care of your physical body by eating properly. Okay, and then don't being lazy. Practice wakefulness. Okay, day and night. And then now it's time for you to focus on mindfulness. In mindfulness means everything you do, you are mindful. In our temple, there is a technical term that we use, okay, for number 4, is to keep your mind at the center of your body all the time. Okay, keep your mind at the center, or keep your mind inside all the time. When you walk, when you eat, when you use toilet, when you do laundry, any activity you do, you keep your mind at the center or in the body all the time. Don't let the mind go out. Okay, and once that happens, okay, whatever you do, you know that I am mindful. My mind is always with me. And then the Buddha suggests, I think you are ready. Let's go find a place, secluded place. Now spend more time on meditation. Okay, sit and walk. Okay, stay with the nature. Stay separated from the group. It will help you in that environment eventually. Okay, you focus day and night, you will be able to remove the 5 hindrances out of your mind, and then you will go deeper in meditation. Okay, we talk about jhana and the higher meditation. So you see how smart of the Buddha, he has a step to train people to achieve enlightenment. This is the standard way, okay, to teach the newly ordained monk from anybody. Okay, foreigner, Thai, doesn't matter. Once you become a monk, first thing you must know is about the precept and the manner. Plus, you are in Thailand, you need to know Thai culture too. But if you ordain in Vietnam or in Laos, and different culture, right? See, there are more things beside the precept that we should observe. And guard your sense door. Okay, eat properly. Okay, if you eat too much, then you will be lazy. You cannot meditate in the afternoon because you fall asleep. And then don't be lazy. Practice wakefulness. Okay, and then keep your mind at the center all the time. Keep your mind inside all the time. Whenever the mind think of something, if you're mindful enough, you will bring it back. All of a sudden, you listen to my talk, and then you think of your friend at home. Okay, think of your mom, your dad. Think of your phone and computer. As long as you aware of that, this is called mindfulness. So you cut off that thinking. You said, hey, I shouldn't be thinking of that. So you bring your mind back. Just like you pull the ropes, you tie the rope with your mind. When the mind go out, you pull it back. The mind is like a naughty monkey, right? You tie the monkey with the rope, and now the monkey want to go out, so you slowly pull it back. Hey, stay with me, stay with me. If you pull it often, the mind will get used to it. When it gets used to it, let's say in 1 hour when you sit, it may go out like more than 50%. We do this repeatedly 1 week, 2 weeks, 1 month, 2 months. You will be notice that, hey, this day is go out less often. 30%, 20%, sometimes only 5%. That means you make progress. You discipline your mind to be back more often. And why can you do that? Because you are mindful. If you're not mindful, you know that your mind thinking of computer at home, and then you allow the mind to enjoy that thinking. You entertain yourself. That means you're not mindful enough. Every time you think of something, you allow it to stay there. Think of food, okay. Think of movie, stay with movie. Think of home, stay at home. So if we're mindful enough, we cut off that thinking. So we bring the mind back. The mind eventually will stay inside 24/7. If that happens, go ahead. Separate from the group, find quiet place to meditate. You most likely you will achieve to this level where the Buddha wants you to achieve, which is to remove the 5 hindrances out of your mind. When the mind is completely still, the hindrance cannot take action. And when the hindrance cannot take action or it has been removed, you will achieve the jhana, which is the higher level of meditation stage. Okay, we'll get to that later. So this is the big picture of how the Buddha trained the monk. There are 6 steps. Okay, any questions so far?